Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So we got Let's Do Deals every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to join us every Tuesday. If you have a deal, you think you have a deal, bring it on here. Happy to break it down with you and show you how I break a deal down as well. This is not much of a coaching call, but we do suggest and give tips, nuggets, of course, where we can. We do have a coaching calls on another days. We'll list those at the end of this call. As mentioned before recording, raise your hand, drop a comment, or unmute yourself if you have a deal. So let's get started, okay? So this week we have quite a bit of you that we uploaded on the spreadsheet. If you're new to this call, send us an email. I'm sure visit the comment section there. You'll see some of the emails where you can send us your email. We can add you to our CRM database so that you can get alerts on coaching and the spreadsheet. This same spreadsheet that you see me present is the same one that we send you. There's nothing new, nothing different. Now, it uploads every time we save something. So every time you do open it, you are seeing the latest and the greatest, the more newest, right? Most recent up there. So it is up to date. Well, we're going to go down to the newest deals we have. Okay. Those of you asking about Alabama, if you have Alabama land, parcel real estate, or you know of a park in need of mobile homes, this is your time. We got a few units on here that we've added them to. Okay. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide, 84 model, wind zone. I can tell you it's a 1. It is not listed on there. It's a 14 by 70 located in Troy, Alabama. So right outside of Dothan. If you know where Dothan is at, you're not far from there. Okay. It has to be moved as mentioned. The home is being asked for $3,200 or best offer. If you're interested in this home, like I said, or want additional details, send us an email on there and we'll get those over to you. Double wide. And I know I'm moving along. Like I said, we put the replay, you know, we can send you this email so you take your time and expand all these pictures if you want when you have it at your on your site, right? So this double wide, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath a year make. We'll add that on there for you. The size of it is 28 by 54, located in Newton, Alabama, which again is right outside of Dothan. Okay. Home must be moved. We're asking $4,500 or best offer on this one. As you can see, you do have roof damage, so something to keep in mind. Now, keep in mind as well, double wide is something you're going to have to divide and take into 2. Somebody try to tell me there is a way to take a double wide down the road, one piece. I love to see that. No such thing. Anyway, so it needs a roof overall. From what we can see, the home checks out. Just that roof is a damage. So it's probably may even be something that needs before it transports. We'll you know, once we get out there, we'll know. Keep moving. We're going right to it. Georgia. So this is North Georgia. This is actually about, you know, I tried to buy this mobile home 2 years ago. I was talking to my wife. I was telling her I saw this mobile home multiple times when I used to go. This is actually about 15 minutes from our corporate world where I used to work at, right? I was a logistics manager and I traveled this road and I saw this mobile home repeatedly. At the time, I could never find the owner. I don't think they wanted to sell. But they sold the whole land apparently, and I'm giving you a whole story here. And the new owner of the land saw our ads and he called us. He didn't care for the mobile home. He just wants a house on it. So he called us immediately, and we're actually supposed to check this out on Friday. It's a single wide 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1987, wind zone 1. I can tell you that. It's a 12 by 50, so it's a small single wide. Location, Houston. If you don't know where Houston is at, it's east of Braselton, Georgia. Home must be moved, asking $3,000 or best offer. We will get interior pictures, and that's kind of what we're stopping by on Friday to see and review. So we'll be able to get you that information as well. Okay. Back to Alabama. Echo again, it's right outside of Dothan city limits. So you can kind of see how we get the inventory. We pick spots and we just locate and bring in the inventory out of these sections, these cities, right? And it is at a demand as well. Matter of fact, I had a couple of investors already looking at most of these today. So, but we have a single wide 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a 1982 model, wind zone 1. Again, its size is 14 by 60. Located in Echo, Alabama. Home must be moved. It is being asked $3,000 or best offer. Okay. Now, if y'all know Alabama, you know that most of those do not have titles, but you know that's probably the only state where bill of sales are accepted everywhere. It don't matter. So interesting on that. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. I picked a mobile home. Let's see. Now, these that you see listed on here, they will be put in order alphabetically after tonight. They're put on here for easy access for me to be able to present to you. So just keep that in mind. They're not all out of order, if you will. But let's see, where was it? It was like 91. I wanted to break down for you. Before I keep going, the one thing that I keep on telling investors repeatedly, because I'm seeing it more and more, and it's how investors are doing exactly what other investors are doing, the blind leading the blind, and on forth and so forth, right? If everybody's buying at this time, what should you be doing? If everybody's selling at this time, what should you be doing? It seems like everybody's seeing that there's a little bit of a slow transit and everybody's pulling away. Nobody wants to invest. It's a slow time, etc. They keep forgetting that we got January around the corner. Okay, we got tax time, thousanders walking everywhere, which comes in January, February, March, April. Those are the hot months of the year where people pay cash or put a very large down payment. People borrow from people and they have the money. So this is the perfect time for you to be getting investments. Okay, it's time for you to be getting your mobile homes, getting them rehab, getting them ready. So when the time comes around, you are ready to go, not holding back. If you wait until January, at that time, it's too late. Okay, so this one here, example, Dublin, Georgia. Spent a little bit of time out there earlier today. As a matter of fact, I was out in the field. Typical Tuesday, I'm out in the field. Lot 91, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single wide, needs rehab, of course. Now, this one does not need to be moved. This one's inside of a park. Asking $2,800 for it. The lot rent is $450. Resale value, if it come in, rehab it, fix it, make it beautiful. ARV, after repair value, you can sell for around $18,000 with the rental rate in the area. Now, the only reason we give you a rental rate in the area is for an example to give you what they're renting out for, right? So when you think about something like this, $650, if you're going to be a landlord, that's about what you should be at. Now, if you're going to finance it, you're going to create a note on this. You know, you should not be at $650. Technically, you're the bank at this time, and you can bump up that just a little bit more, right? Plus, don't forget there's interest added to this. So you're going to make a little bit more than $18,000. If I was going to take this one, rehab it, put it on the market, create a note and finance, right? I would be probably around $725. Okay. Again, you're the bank at this point. So now, breakdown on this. Too many people. Here we go again. Too many people. Oh, this needs too much work. You know, I've asked about 3 people to say this needs too much work, not this home specific, but a few homes that they show me. And when I ask them what needs too much work, show me what needs too much work, they can't tell me. It just seems like it needs a whole lot of work. You know what that is? They're seeing it with their heart and not their mind. That's what it is. They're seeing this mobile home. They open it up and, oh, I don't like the color of it. I don't like the floor. I don't like the cabinets. It's not for you. It was never intended to be you. It's an investment. It's for somebody else. It's for you to come in, put some money into it, put it on the market and sell it, get returns on your investment. So you need to go back to that and focusing on the numbers. Do the numbers check out? Yes or no? Yes, make the investment. If they don't try to force them, because then there's that. A lot of people try to make a deal. What is not a deal, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. Okay. But something like this, metal on metal, one of my favorites, mobile homes. Okay. Doesn't need a whole lot of anything but clean up, touch up, and a little bit of tender love and care, if you will, right? There is no plumbing. There is no electrical issues. The roof is not leaking. You can tell, obviously, not very good of a picture to see on the exterior, but you can see on the inside, because that's the first thing if you're walking into a mobile home. And if you're new to mobile home investing on here, oh, apologies. Got a couple of people trying to get in. Sorry about that. So when you try to invest in a mobile home, the first thing that you should be looking at is from the outside and then onto the inside. And you start from the top to the bottom each and every time. Sometimes the way the mobile home sits, you can walk up to it, you can immediately see the roof. So you kind of be able to decipher already, okay, I see some damage here, damage there. Depends if it's shingle, metal, whatever it may be. And then as soon as you get on the inside, you do the exact same thing. Start looking up. Now do pay attention to the floors, because if it is particle, it's softened up and bouncy, you may want to be paying attention where you're walking. But you start from the top to the bottom, and that's how you decipher what kind of damage it has and what kind of work, rehab, labor it's going to take. Okay, add the numbers. Stop thinking, add the numbers. Factual, right? And then you're always trying to beat those numbers, so keep in mind that as well. If you're running the Home Depot or Lowe's every time you need material, then you're probably going to go out of budget pretty quickly. That's not something you should be doing. We teach you on that as well. So let's talk about this rehab on this one here. And this is just junk, clean up. There's no damage here, okay? Somebody left the couch that I want behind. Estimated rehab for this one is going to be around $2,500, which includes the material and the labor, okay? Material and the labor. Yes, that means your handyman and the material that it takes to rehab a mobile home. Holding. What is holding in a mobile home? Utilities. You need to put the power. No, you should not save On power because your contractor handyman says he or she has power tools and they prefer to use a generator, which I've never heard that, by the way, because it costs money to run a generator. About $10 a day, I was told. Anyway, you cannot check ports, you cannot check light fixtures, and you cannot check for electrical issues if you don't have power. So don't try to save money by doing something like that, because in the long run, at the end of the day, when you do have a resident or a buyer, they're going to come back to you and say, hey, none of these wall plugs work. Then what? That's a problem. Lot rent. So if you do hold this mobile home for 1 month, you're talking about $450, which should be about what it takes to rehab this mobile home. And I didn't add it on here, but you're looking at about maybe a week. Again, use common sense. You know, a lot of times I think we're too quick to listen to somebody else, or we're trying to pay attention to what a contractor's saying, and they'll tell you anything. Okay, if you're listening to them, you don't know any different. They will tell you whatever they want to tell you. Okay, about a week, because all it needs is clean up, touch up. I would definitely paint the walls. There's a few scratches, a few, can't really see on some of these pictures, but you see some blemishes, if you will. Paint over those, clean it up, and you're good to go. Replace this vinyl. This is tore. Don't try to patch that up. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, one thing about mobile homes is if it ain't broken, don't replace it. Make them presentable and livable and leave them alone. Okay. Insurance. Always protect your assets. Okay. I want to save on insurance. I don't think I need it. You get halfway through the rehab, you put the money, you buy the investment, and suddenly a tree falls on the house. Then what? Okay. Insurance. If you don't know about that, send me an email directly. You can send an email to our admin on there. We can get you some information on that. We do work with an agent directly, so she can get you policies on that. And trust me, it is very affordable. So it is worth the investment. Protect your investments. Approximately holding all in, we had it around $650, which add on to $2,500 for rehab estimate. All in, when you include the cost of the mobile home on top of that, you're all in for under $6,000. And this is why we love mobile homes, right? Because the numbers check out. Tell me which type of housing can you get into, all in, rehab material, the actual home, the holding, the utilities, et cetera, for $6,000 or less. Because at $6,000, you are ready to put it back on the market, whether you choose to do a rental, rent to own, finance, note, whatever exit strategy you choose to. The home is livable, presentable at that point, and it is ready. $6,000. If you were to take the $6,000 investment that you have here and immediately flip it for $18,000, you would be looking at an ROI of about 202.52%. Nothing against real estate, but these are not real estate numbers, and this is why we love mobile homes. Any questions? Anybody have a deal? I'm going into the comments real quick. Okay. Instagram, I don't know if you're dropping any comments at this time. I'm kind of focusing on Zoom, but if you are, just raise your hand as well on their wave. I'll be sure to read that as well. And just like this deal, here's the thing is we're going to have many, many more. We have deals every week. Every week I go out in the market. I'm networking. I'm connecting. And that's what all of you should be doing. The more handshake, the more hands you shake, the more deals you get. That's the way it goes, right? There's another deal that we have right on here. Look at this deal here, and we're not going to go step-by-step breakdown. But again, some of you are wondering about what kind of handyman I'm going to get, contractor, where can I hire them? Some of these deals that we have on here, you don't need none of that. You can come in and take the investment, put it out right back on the market, and start collecting if you want to be a landlord, maybe. Okay, multiple deals. Here's another one. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, needs clean out rehab, asking $2,200. You can't beat the numbers. My gosh, $2,200. Same lot rent, same resale, rental rate. And again, look at the home. There's no damage. It's just a bunch of junk left behind. Get rid of this furniture. You're talking one dumpster. Get it in, get it out, clean it up, and put it on the market, right? Had a couple more that came in. Here's another one right here. Making number 6. And if y'all were joined as our call last week or watched the replay, yes, the duplex is gone. Had an investor take that. Good for her. She has very nice return on her investments coming her way very soon. So she took that one and she's about to rehab it. So good for her. Making lot number 6, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, a single wide. Lot rent here is a lot less, only $325 plus 50. It does include water, trash, sewer. So basically, your resident, tenant, whatever it may be, only needs power. Okay, utility. But the home again, all plywood. That's a huge plus. Anytime you see that, I don't like to see particle. I walked into a mobile home early today and it was all particle. None of it was soft, but it was just aggravating to see because that particle board, I mean, all it takes is moisture or just you spill some water on it. It sucks it up like a sponge and it just gives out. It's horrible, terrible stuff. So, but something like this is all plywood, which means you clean it up and you're ready to either put vinyl or carpet. I personally use vinyl everywhere in every mobile home at this point. I don't care, never really have care for carpet, but I don't use it anymore. All right. Any questions? Anybody have a deal to present? Any suggestions? All right. If you do have a deal to present, drop it on the comment section. I got a couple of advertisements real quick. If you do need to present a deal or ask a question, just unmute yourself as well, or raise your hand, drop a comment, whichever one you want. Okay. So Thanksgiving week. I hope all y'all have a great Thanksgiving for sure. Saturday morning, don't forget at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Hopefully we won't have issue with Zoom this week. Okay. Last week we had upgrading issues. Apparently, I didn't realize that was an issue when it upgrades, but it does. It keeps people from being able to get in. So hopefully we won't have that. But 10 a.m. Saturday morning, coffee and mobile home investing with me. We'll be talking about, haven't even decided. Why don't y'all send me an email? What do y'all want to talk about Saturday morning, 10 a.m.? It's a 30-minute call where we come in and we just surround ourselves with like-minded people, other investors, or people who are trying to invest in mobile homes, and we just talk about mobile homes. That's what it's for. Okay. Sunday, the day after that, Sunday at 8 p.m., that's when we do an actual coaching call. That's a 30-minute call at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The topic for, I still haven't chosen for that either. Last week we had, this past Sunday, we had direct coaching where we took a student, we just coached him on there. He had some questions. We kind of bounced back to back, just answer question kind of thing. We may have a Q&A. I'm not sure yet. I know we have quite a few of those, but if you have a topic you'd like me to cover, anything mobile home related, and yes, that includes land as well, as long as it has a mobile home on it or mobile homes. It could be a park. It could be an individual parcel real estate, whichever you like. Bring it on there. Send me an email. Send an email to our admin as well. I'm interested in the 10 a.m. call. Sky, yes, ma'am. It's a free call, by the way. So just visit it's not on our website, by the way. I need to upload it on our website too. But if you visit GarciaMHU.com, we got all of our links to our social media there: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. If Instagram is usually the best because we upload more information, more ads on there than any other social media. But you can just go on there and click and just find me holding a coffee and ask the call. Okay, get the call log from that and join us on 10 a.m. on Saturday. Okay. All right, I think that's all I have for now. I know it is a couple of days before Thanksgiving. So again, I hope to see you all on Saturday morning, and on Friday we will be operating. So if you do need me, send me an email. If you have my phone number, give me a call. Let's see, nobody else real quick. Okay, and there's GMHU admin just added the link at the call. I imagine that's for the coffee call Saturday. So. But all right, thank you all for joining. We will see you on Saturday morning. Have a good night.